if I would have destroyed that bike by now. Rainbow Beach Township is no longer accessible. Guys, what's happening with this weather? I feel a little bit stinky. Guys, we're on the final stretch on our journey towards our destination, Inskip Point, MV Beagle camping site. 250 kilometers up north of Brisbane. This was all in one go, and I have to tell you, I'm feeling a little bit tired and I'm feeling very hungry. So I'm looking forward to setting up camp. I might have to stop at Rainbow Beach just to get some supplies which I wasn't able to acquire back in Brisbane. After that, straight to MV Beagle and Inskip Point. See you guys there. This is Beagle campsite here at Inskip Point. Now, this being a Wednesday, obviously there's not too many people around. Anyways, I think this is a great spot. As I said, the bathroom's right behind me there. Super handy. I have my truck leveled out here. Right now, we'll just unpack and get some food going, I think. I'll try one of these Stone and Wood Hazy Pale Ale. Alright, I was definitely looking forward to this drink. I was dying of thirst on the way here. Oh my god, that's so good. I think we found a really good site here, guys. The only thing is, there's a lot of these flying midges, I think. And their itchiness, the itchiness from them lasts a very long time, like 2 weeks or something. Definitely don't want to be exposed to them again. So I have this hair guard. I don't know if this will help. It says 8-hour protection. I think this will get us to the point where we can light a fire and hopefully the smoke will, you know, make them go away. So for now, just this. We'll need to get some smoke going so these midges can disappear. I know it's a little bit early to start the fire going, but it's always nice to have a fire, right? So, I think that spray is helping just a little bit, but not a lot. I'm still very hungry. So now I'm thinking I'm gonna make some food, although I don't know what I feel like. Maybe some lamb on this grill behind me with some veggies. I think that'll hit the spot nicely. That turned out alright. I had to put it back on the fire for just a minute. It was a little bit reddish on the inside for my liking, but now it is perfect. Some really nice tomatoes with that as well. Some dark looking ones. You know what? No complaints. So far so good. My first meal here turned out to be very nice, even though I felt like I was rushing it a little bit. But it's delicious, it's fresh. The bread's great. Sourdough. Well guys, this beach here is maybe 20 steps away from my campsite. And look at the sunset. That's incredible, isn't it? Well, at least I know what it is. I heard them climbing around. Little possums or bilbies or something. I don't know if it's a bilby or not. I think it might be it's gotta be a possum, right? Anyways, it was a little creepy seeing branches move around above my head there for a second, but yeah, now that I know what it is, yeah, can relax a little bit. I'm just charging up my laptop here. I was able to watch one movie and the battery went down to about 10%. And now I'm just testing out the new inverter and charging it up and see. It actually went up to like 77% while I was watching the movie. And the charger here is extremely hot. So I'm thinking this is doing a great job actually charging the laptop. The inverter has warmed up a little bit, but nothing spectacular, and it's only using about 6 amps, and that probably includes the fridge running as well, so about 4 amps to to charge this laptop. The terminals on the battery are very cold, so it's only this charger here that's heating up quite a bit. Boys and girls, just had a lovely coffee this morning at the campsite and I had a really good sleep. It was nice and chilly and very quiet here in Beagle Campground. I decided to pack some stuff up, just the bare essentials, into the car, and I want to go see if I can drive on the beach today. Alright, I'm driving out of here. See you at the beach, hopefully. When I made my way to the beach access point in the heart of Rainbow Beach Township, it was evident that there was significant erosion to the sand caused by the recent cyclone Alfred. This meant that the only way to get to Double Island Point would be to take the inland track. So with that in mind, I drove to the nearby ranger station, hoping to get the license for the next day.
Oh, automatically. That's when it's in there?
Yeah.
Ah, okay. Some of them are pre-programmed and some of them aren't. Could go early afternoon.
Yeah.
From here, take your time along, fresh water.
Yeah,
maybe pause if you're not happy.
Yeah.
And then if you think it's okay, go on the beach, turn left, and then you should be fine for Double Island.
At the end of freshwater track as well, there's a day use area. So like with toilets and picnic and things like that. Okay. So you can set up there and go for a walk down the beach or whatever, if the tide's not right.
Yeah, if the tide's not right.
Yeah,
excellent.
right.
Well, I'll try to be safe, definitely. No worries. Well, thank you very much for the hospitality. That's
hopefully
awesome.
The weather's great. And you'll enjoy driving the track, actually. It's interesting.
So, yeah.
Actually.
Can't wait, actually. Well, I just got my vehicle permit for tomorrow. It's valid only for 1 day, which is great, so you don't have to spend a lot of money. But I did have to come to this ranger station here at right at the entrance of Rainbow Beach town. They were very informative. They gave me the permit and all the information I needed. They told me when the best time is to go and drive on the beach. So tomorrow we are going to Tiva Beach using the inland track, and we'll spend the day at the Double Island Point and probably see the lighthouse as well. These guys are awesome. Perfect. Nice. I'll dig again. Been a little bit of a long day today, so I feel a little bit stinky. I've been sitting by the fire quite a lot as well, so everything smells like smoke. Do need a shower, so this is what we're doing now. to admit it wasn't the best night's sleep last night. There's a few noises coming from around the place, and the wind has picked up a little bit as well. But then around like 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning, that's where I actually fell asleep. Woke up at about 6:30. But I'm excited. Today's our off-roading adventure. We're gonna head out there and see what this inland track is like, and that should take us all the way to Tiva Beach and Double Island Point. Very excited about that. I didn't have any breakfast there, I just didn't feel like it yet. I think it's a little bit too early for me. But what I did is I created like a little storage area. I lowered the gazebo down. Hopefully it'll hide my bicycle and the bike carrier. I'll just leave that stuff here. Hopefully it just won't disappear. I just quickly stopped to get some fuel. We were halfway down the tank, but it doesn't hurt to have a full tank when you're going off-road, I guess. And now we're on our way to find the freshwater track, which will take us to the inland track. Few loose items in the back. I had to stop and make sure they're secured. And we were bouncing around quite a bit there. I think that's the downside with having leaf springs on the back of the car. It either needs to be loaded nicely, carrying substantial amount of weight, then it feels very smooth. But I've emptied it all out and I left all the unnecessary stuff back at the camp so that I can do this wheeling bit, and now it's just bouncing all over the place. Oh well, it is what it is. Once we get the air out, I think it'll be a much smoother ride, but I think it's too soon to do that because the road here is easily accessible without deflating the tires. That's just a walking trail if we turn left, but if we turn right, I think this is the track we can follow all the way to the beach. I don't think I can go any quicker than this on this terrain. It's just very uncomfortable. I think that's number one. Well, actually that's number two, my concern number two. Number one concern would be the you know, the readiness and capability of this vehicle, and you know, how high is the possibility of something breaking if I push it a little bit harder. So there's no need to rush, there's no need to do any of that. We'll just go easy. Oh. Every little bump is like a kick to my spine. Gotta love it. About to deflate the tires a little bit as it's a little bit bumpy. Down to 20 psi on all fours. Should be a much more comfortable ride. Okay, yeah, that was smooth as. You'll see the GoPro footage, but having lower pressure in your tires is the way to go on any sort of rough off-road terrain. Unless you're on blacktop, then you pump it up, I guess, but if you go on off-roading anywhere, yeah, down to 20 at least. Almost made it to the beach, and here is the day use area. There's also a freshwater campsite here, so not a bad spot if you want to be close to the beach. I imagine you'd need to get the vehicle permit for like a week if you want to camp out here, so you don't get stuck or illegally drive through this track. Well, looks like we're stuck a little bit. Might need some assistance to get out here. Let's get the hubs locked. I'm not sure if this will help or not. Well, here goes. Left to Double Island. Wish me luck. We're doing it, boys and girls. It doesn't seem too bad now, but the tide is still coming in. In about 2-3 hours, it will start going back down again. This looks incredible, by the way. Point, Rainbow Beach. Look at that. So this is the beach that was once accessible, and it isn't any longer because of the Cyclone Alfred. You could now drive on that beach, and I'm not sure how far you'll be able to get. But the entry to Rainbow Beach Township is no longer accessible, and the locals are just waiting for the nature to do its thing, I guess, and rebuild the sandbanks, so that once again you'll be able to drive on these dunes and access the Rainbow Beach Township from this beach here. We might get some rain according to the weather report, which I wouldn't mind actually. I don't know if I'll go for a swim. This here is a lagoon. Apparently it's safe to swim there, although there is another lagoon just behind me, and that one's cut off from the ocean at the moment, and this one here is not. So the question is there anything in there that could potentially unalive me? Those midges are brutal, so it pays to have the bug spray with you when you go on a trip like this. Guys, what's happening with this weather? All of a sudden it turned to crap. The rain started to fall and I had to secure the awning down. The wind picked up like crazy. Chilly as well, the wind is very cold. So I'm returning home one day earlier than expected. That campsite in Inskip Peninsula. It's a great spot, don't get me wrong, I love it, and I'll definitely go back there, but I'll go there when there is no long weekends and I can move some stuff around so that I can go there and camp during the week. There's just way too many people for my liking over there at the moment. I have a video coming up soon, and it's related to somewhat controversial piece of equipment that's sort of gaining popularity in the camping or landing touring space. If you're interested in finding out what that piece of gear is, I'll release that video shortly. See you in the next one.